Why, I'm sorry, but since I failed the festival hero course, I gotta work with Mr. Aizawa, sort of like summer school, so I won't be able to do training with you, Sero said as we walked towards the bedrooms. Oh, I'm sorry that you failed, Sero, I said, patting his head. He smiled a bit. But hey, we can still talk, we'll be fine, he assured me. I smiled and nodded. Jiro came out of the bedrooms. Hey guys, come in, we're gonna play a few games before sleeping. The pros are out doing hero stuff, so we got this whole place to ourselves, she said, waving her arm, signalling us to come in. When we walked in, we were relieved it was just Class 1A. I'm comfortable with just them. I hoped Class 1B didn't join us. Sero, YN, wanna play cards with us? Asked Deku, playing with Tsu, Uraga, and Kirishima. Sero shrugged, as we scurried over. So, what are we playing? I asked. Go fish. I know it's basic, but we couldn't find anything else, said Tsu. Sweet. I'll join next round. You wanna play, YN? Sero asked. I wasn't super interested, so I wanted to see everything else happening. Oh, I'm okay. Have fun, I said, walking off. Sero shrugged once again. I wanted to catch up with Todoroki and become a little closer with him. I'll admit it, I liked him a little, but just a little. I saw him playing chess with Ojiro while Ida was teaching them, going over the instructions over and over again. I could see Ojiro getting irritated, but not that much. Hey Shoto, I said, walking over, making sure he doesn't lose focus in his game. Hey YN. He quickly glares up, then glances back onto the game. Him and Ojiro looked very focused. I wanted to give Todoroki some attention, but not to distract him. I sat next to him and lightly laid my head on his shoulder. I saw him glance at me for a quick second and smile. He continued playing his game. Of course, Todoroki won. A lot of people were rooting for Ojiro and Todoroki, though it was a tight game. Out of nowhere, Mina stands on a table. She shouts, Hey guys! Everyone looks at her. We should play Truth or Dare, she shouts. Everyone looked at each other, shrugging and smiling. Agreement spread across the room. Everyone sat wherever they wanted, but everyone facing the middle. We were all thankful Mineta was asleep. A lot of people recommended not playing. Ojiro, Toru, Tsu, Sato, Momo, and Koda. I'm not surprised with Koda, to be honest. I stayed close to Sero. I didn't feel really comfortable next to Shoto. I like him a little, and literally on my first day. Of course, Mina went first. She tapped her finger on her chin, looking around for her first victim. Let's give the new girl a go. YN, Truth or Dare, she said. Heads turned to me. I strategized. I assumed if I picked Truth, she would ask if I liked anyone. But if I chose Dare, it could be to kiss someone. I thought hard. Truth, I blurted. Who do you think has the best quirk in here, including you? She asked. I think I would have rather gotten asked who I like. What, my favourite? They were all awesome. I thought hard once again, and I got it. I like Tokoyami's quirk the most. Dark Shadow is pretty amusing. Plus, Dark Shadow is super cute, I said. Tokoyami looked surprised. Some people agreed. Some people, specifically Bakugo, disagreed. Thank you. Spider is also an interesting quirk, said Tokoyami. Dark Shadow made little happy noises. I realised it was my turn. Oh yes, let me think, I said. Shoto, Truth or Dare? I asked him. He looked up at me. Truth, he said, resuming to twiddling his thumbs. I was hoping he'd say that. Is there anybody in this room who you find attractive? I said. He paused and looked up. He looked around a bit, debating his choice. He sighed. Yamamomo is attractive in my opinion. She's very beautiful. I paused. I heard the tiny rumours that Todoroki had a crush on her, but I doubted it a little. But now I'm not so sure. Everyone looked at young Momo and smirked. Some people snickered. Momo was a blushing mess. Oh, me? Well, thank you, Sero. I appreciate the compliment. You're attractive as well, she said. There goes my first UA crush, down the drain. I wasn't comfortable anymore. I told Sero I was going to bed. He nodded and smiled as I headed to the bathroom. I washed my face, yelling in my head not to cry. For God's sake, we just met today. I was about to leave the bathroom when I saw a shadowy figure in the distance. I was surprised that there was a window in the bathroom. In fact, I saw a lot of shadowy figures. I could only really make out one of them, standing in the front. He had spiky black hair with a long black coat. I think he spotted me because he stepped back a bit. I became suspicious, but I forgot about it later. Dobby's point of view. Everything was placed perfectly for the attack. The breeze was refreshing, to be honest. I noticed a girl staring at me from a window. Shit. We weren't supposed to be spotted. I stepped back a bit. Muscular was starting to get impatient. So did Moonfish. Shut your mouths, you crazy bastards. That shut them up. A little girl seeing me once won't affect the entire plan.